What's up, kids? Sports Adrenaline Las Vegas. Matt, Haley, Tony. We're out here at Caesar's Palace at the world-famous fountains out in front. Las Vegas Strip. About to witness history. And if you didn't know, it's going to be on the History Channel. Travis Pastrana is going to attempt 3 of Evel Knievel's famous jumps. Hopefully he has better results than what Evel had back in. How long ago was that, Tony?
50 years.
50 years ago now. So, as you can see behind us, the Evel Live logo. They've got some bleachers set up here, kind of blocked off. There's already people lining up. We talked to one person, said that they've been out here since 9:30 this morning, lined up for this jump. Pretty excited. I know Haley's ready to go. She talked to Travis Pastrana on the show a couple of weeks ago. What do you think, Haley?
Well, judging by the weather, most people would be sketched out, but he said he's jumping regardless, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah,
we have thunderstorm warnings. It's monsoon season out here in Vegas. You know how that goes. It is cloudy out, but I mean, with Vegas weather, we could see crazy storms. We could see absolutely nothing and just deal with the humidity. Tony, you remember the Evel Knievel jumps. What do you think of all of this?
There we go. Well, the first thing I remember is that if you turn the camera around and show the front porte cochere area here at Caesar's Palace, the fountains actually used to be right here before they extended out everything, the addition of the new tower and what have you. And that area that you can see over here to our left, that's where it went underground, and that's where like Evel would start to slide and then go downhill. So there's no more fountains here, folks. So we're going to recreate the fountains. Well, there's fountains there, but these are not the same fountains. I think Evel had a really hard time jumping over that statue that one time, from what I remember, 50 years ago, was it? But no, so I saw Travis Pastrana. He came out here about a half an hour ago. He was just right out in front, right near the valet parking area. And when Travis came out, he was as cool as a cucumber, right? He just was hanging out. He looked outside. He goes, oh, okay, it's clearing up. And that was it. And he was just nonchalant about it like he always is. He's a professional. And I think, all the tough work, I think, is done. He knows the marks he has to hit, what he has to do, and just that he has to maintain his concentration. So first jump will be coming up. So 5 o'clock Pacific time in the first hour. And that'll be over 56, 54, whatever, 50-plus crushed cars. Doesn't matter. They're all crushed. Second jump will be after that in the second hour. That's over 16 Greyhound buses. And then the third and final jump, we're going to get on a shuttle, go over to Planet Hollywood, and come back here for the final jump over the alleged fountains here at Caesars. And that'll be coming up. That's going to be like real close to the end. I think 7:45 Pacific time. So you might want to check it out on the History Channel.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Tony, but
You're wrong.
I'm always wrong. But Evel Knievel was part of the Wide World of Sports, back in the day. And that was a big deal to be Wide World of Sports, everything that came with it. Yeah. And those jumps were iconic. I mean, what we're about to witness is something that we haven't seen in quite a long time. And Pastrana riding the same bike, wearing the same outfit, rocking the cape, the boots, the whole bit. I mean, this is a big deal for fans that grew up with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and it's a great point, because back then you just had the 3 networks and free television and all that, and I mean, it was a big deal, because ABC would be broadcasting it, live in the Wide World of Sports hour. I think it started at 3:30, out here or whatever, and it was such a big hype job and build up. And I think, again, with the technology, and Haley, you could even talk about this as well. I was kind of surprised that Travis is going to be using just one bike, and that's that Indian 750cc motorcycle, which he said, like, one of his main worries is the fact that he might have too much power, right?
Yeah.
Compared to what Evel Knievel had.
And it's heavy, and he doesn't know how to function in the boots to kickstart it quite yet.
Yeah, talk about his attire.
Hopefully he managed that. Well, he's dressed in full-blown Evel Knievel style. He's going to have the boots and the leather pants in this muggy weather. So he has his work cut out for him. And you have your work cut out for you when the History Channel's tagline about this event is, will he survive? So.
Yeah, really. I mean, you talk about a hype job. And I think, locally, though, I don't feel the buzz within the local market. There's not a lot of media attention, right, guys? And all that.
They might be afraid of the result.
They believe the hype.
Well, it's I mean, if you look around out here, it's the X Games crowd, right? Somebody asked about tickets. Somebody mentioned it's free to the public on the comments there. And you walked around the line. There's about 50 people in line right now. It's a good amount of bleacher set up here where you can get a decent crowd in there. But, yeah, not a huge buzz surrounding it outside of, maybe local media and the talks with us. And then, again, you have that motocross kind of crowd hanging around here ready to go.
One thing that I might be concerned about is a fatigue factor, right? When he gets to the third jump. With this humidity out here, I mean, there's no way to prepare for over 100 degrees and then this humidity as well. So I'm just curious to see how he's able to withstand, the first two jumps. And, again, the mental concentration coupled with the heat. And it was windy out a little bit earlier, too, when those clouds were up in the sky, and it was scattered showers around the city. So he said he's going to do it no matter what, though, right? He's going to jump regardless of the wind conditions. Because
he said that's what Evel Kneivel would do. So he said he's doing it to honor Evel Kneivel, so that's the whole point. So he's not going to back out.
Well, he looked so cool about a half an hour ago. And so best of luck, of course, to Travis Pastrana. Thanks again to our good friends at Nitro Circus, for giving us the access. And best of luck to the team and, of course, to Travis Pastrana. We're going to be doing some live updates during the course of the afternoon. We're going to be limited in the amount of video we could do, but we'll get back to you. So stay tuned here on the Sports Adrenaline page and check out our Twitter handle as well at
Adrenaline LV. I don't know why you always forget that.
Yeah, at Adrenaline LV. And we'll be having some updates there. And Haley will be giving you the in-depth analysis later on. And how do you prepare for the jumps over the fountain?
Oh, he practices at mall water fountains.
Where else would you practice? I mean, really.
You know what? I'll say one thing. When he was on our radio show, that's the loosest interview I heard him do. He was so tight the rest of the way. It was just stock answers and everything else. Haley, we really got him to open up, and that was so much fun. And I think we're going to have a good time post-event, too. So best of luck, Travis Pastrana, Nitro Circus. Everyone else out there, tune in.
All right, guys. So 5 o'clock, History Channel. It's going to be great. Like Tony said, we'll keep coming to you and try to keep you updated on everything that's happening. And let's see 3 for 3 out here, right? 100%. Let's do it.